we now have Puppet Steve and all his friends in Lego form, available on Etsy.com. Alright, Five Nights at Freddy's fans, today we're going to be doing a huge checklist for every single Five Nights at Freddy's character released by McFarlane Toys. Alright, so back when Series 1 of these awesome playsets came out, well, I was just starting to do the Puppet Steve show, and it seemed to be the best time to do so because we got this awesome show stage playset featuring 3 of the main characters from Five Nights at Freddy's, including Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie, and Chica. Then, of course, if you wanted to add Foxy to the mix, well, you had to pick up the Pirates Cove, giving us all 4 characters in Series 1. Now that is puppet-tastic. And in addition to those awesome figures, well, the Office playset gave us Golden Freddy, which was basically the same sculpt as regular Freddy, only painted differently. Now we also got a Backstage playset giving us our second version of Chica, which is the Withered version. Ugh, oh man, look at those arms torn out. She's creepy. And then to top it off, we ended up getting a bonus animatronic figure in the Backstage playset as well, which ended up giving us a total of 7 figures in all to complete our Series 1 checklist. Now McFarlane Toys didn't realize it at the time, but oh man, they had a massive hit on their hands. Because in Series 1, we got 4 playsets, and in Series 2, they expanded it to 9 playsets! Holy cow! And Series 2 started off with a bang with the first set here, which is the bedroom playset, which gave us awesome figures like Nightmare Freddy, oh yeah, our first Nightmare figure, as well as those little babies are found terrorizing you in the bed. Ugh. This playset also featured another bonus character, which was Plush Freddy. Starting off the cool plushie figures. And then if you picked up the closet playset, well, you also got another plushie, which is a Foxy, and our second Nightmare figure of Mango. Oh man, crazy. And then to top it off, if you picked up that Security Office playset, well, you completed your collection with good old Springtrap. And then new to Series 2 was a whole new line of playsets, which were little micro environments, which helped us get even more characters that year, like good old Nightmare here with the right hull. We also got another Nightmare figure of Nightmare Balloon Boy. We got both the left and right hull vents, which gave us 2 toy characters of Toy Chica and Toy Bonnie. And then we got 2 other playsets, which gave us our Phantom characters of this line, which include Funtime Foxy and Phantom Freddy, which, oh man, do these look gruesome or what? Puppet-tastic. And then Series 2 here gave us a total of 15 figures in all to collect, and this is when the line got super popular because we now had 22 figures in all to collect in this awesome lineup, and kids started going nuts, wanting every single one of them. Alright, so in 2017, well, we ended up getting 9 more playsets in Series 3, and this is quite the milestone because we ended up getting our first playset based on Sister Location, which gave us the awesome figure of Baby with the Control Room playset. And not only did we get Baby, but we got bonus figures of those little puppet guys that hang in the background. And I just love Series 3 because this is the year where they helped us really beef up our collection because we got another playset of the game area, which gave us the regular Mangle and the regular Balloon Boy, because, well, in Series 2, they gave us the Nightmare versions of both these characters, and it was nice to have, well, the regular ones to add to our collection. And if you picked up the awesome playset of the Prize Corner, well, it gave you the long-awaited figure of the Puppet. Oh, and he looked amazing. And not only did you get a figure of the Puppet, but we also got bonus figures of the Freddy, Chica, and Bonnie plushies, which helped us complete a set of 4 of all these main character in plushies. Then they also gave us the Party Room playset, which helped us finish our collection of the toy characters, giving us Toy Freddy, which we can now display along with our Toy Chica and Toy Bonnie from Series 2. Now when it came to the Microsets this time around, well, they scaled it down to 4 different Microsets, each containing one of the main characters in their alternate forms. When it came to the Freddy and Foxy characters, well, they ended up giving us the Funtime versions of Funtime Freddy and Funtime Foxy. Then when it came to the versions of Chica and Bonnie, well, they had you covered with the characters of Withered Chica and Shadow Bonnie. Oh man, making these figures highly sought after. And then, if all these characters weren't enough for you in Series 3, well, they ended up releasing one more bonus playset known as Parts and Services, which gave us even more characters like Shadow Freddy here, Withered Foxy, and another animatronic? Haha, sign me up. And put all these action figures together, and Series 3 gave us 16 new figures to play with, which was a Five Nights at Freddy's overload. Alright, so next up in 2018, a year later, we ended up getting 8 more playsets this time. And the biggest playset of them all in this set was a control module, which gave us awesome characters from Sister Location that we were missing in the last set, like good old Ballora, the awesome figure of Biddy Bab, and our first jump scare figure of Funtime Foxy. Oh man, look at that face. Wish we got more of these, but nope, just got one. But we did fill out our collection with good old Ennard with the Scooping Room playset. They also got the Left Dresser playset, which gave us Nightmare Foxy, as well as a really cool Papers Plows playset. They gave us Withered Bonnie. And the great thing about that playset is we got bonus characters of the Paper Pals. Boy, is that a great looking bunch or what? Oh, look at the Paper Pals. Now, as for the Microsets, well, they scaled the number back to 3, and first up is Withered Freddy. We also got the cool figure of Nightmare Bonnie and Phantom Balloon Boy, which also came with another bonus figure of, well, this Freddy head right here, which I guess we can make a new figure out of. I'm not sure what we'd call it, but yeah, a new Freddy nonetheless. And then if all these figures weren't enough for you, well, looks like GameStop had another exclusive of the Private Room, which gave us awesome figures of Lope here, as well as Yendo. Oh, I just love these figures. These were super hard to find too. And with that, Series 4 gave us a total of 15 new characters added to our collection, bringing us a total of 53 figures in all. Holy cow! Alright, so now we come to Series 5, which was released in 2019, giving us 6 more playsets to add to our collection. And the first and biggest of them all was the Toy Stage playset, which gave us new versions of all the toy figures. Alright, so yep, again we got Toy Freddy, Toy Chica, and Toy Bonnie, which if we compare them to their counterparts, which were released in previous waves, we see that they are a lot different. So yeah, really cool alternate versions of those characters. As for the other playsets, well, we ended up getting the Right Dresser playset, which gave us Nightmare Fredbear, and the awesome Office Desk playset, which gave us Withered Golden Freddy. The great thing about this Office Desk playset is, well, we ended up getting all these other plush to add to our other plushies. Oh, look at that. Plush Funtime Foxy, plush Fredbear, plush Golden Freddy, and plush Balloon Boy. And we also got a Mr. Cupcake. Ah, I love it. Especially if you add in all the other plushies, giving us 9 in all to complete our collection. And the last bonus figure we got is this little robot guy here, which came with that Fredbear figure. Alright, so as for the Microsets, well, we only got 3 this time around, and the first one here, and the most popular, is good old Samurai Foxy. That beefed up Foxy looks great. And we also got the little version of Plush Trap, and then bringing up the rear is good old Nightmare Puppet, known as the Night Marionette. And the cool thing about Series 5 here is that it helped us finish some of our Withered and Nightmare sets. And once putting Nightmare Fredbear with all the other Nightmare characters, oh, look at that. We've got 9 in all, making our collection complete. And when it comes to Withered Golden Freddy, well, put in with the rest of the crew, and we've got 5 in all. Oh yeah, the Withereds. Gotta love it. Now the crazy thing about Series 5 here is that it only had 6 playsets, whereas previous sets had 8. And of course, there were 2 GameStop exclusive playsets that were also released, containing the West Hallway in 2018 and the East Hallway in 2019. Now the West Hallway gave us alternate versions of the original characters like Foxy and Bonnie here. And compare those to the original versions from Series 1, well, we see the differences are the guitars and the eye patch, which is flipped up. And when we look at the East Hallway, well, we got alternate versions of the other 2 characters of Freddy and Chica, because these are the Series 1 versions. And as you can see, the main differences are the eyes and the colors and the expressions of their faces. And now when we look at the complete Series 5 altogether, well, it looks like we get 17 new figures, bringing us to a grand total of 70 figures in all. Alright, so now we come to Series 6, released in 2020, which is my favorite because, well, we get all these characters from Pizzeria Simulator. And it looks like we get the main characters of Rockstar Freddy, which looks great. He's got the star on his chest. We get Rockstar Bonnie with 2 stars on his chest. And rounding out the crew is Rockstar Chica with her awesome maracas. Now, I just love these characters because they're so darn colorful, just like they are in the video game. And if you want some more Pizzeria Simulator goodness, well, we also get the figure of Lefty, that awesome left-handed bear, which is black in color. And of course, the scarier lineup of Series 6 brings us a bunch of characters from Help Wanted VR. So we get the figure of, well, an awesome Grim Foxy. I know kids really love this character. And of course, we got another figure of Freddy. Now this is a repaint. Of course, the only difference is that they put a sticker on this guy, on his body there, of his animatronic parts. And of course, we get another repaint from this set. Good old Mangle. Now we get one other figure, and he's from Pizzeria Simulator 2. Good old Moulton Freddy. Oh, I love this character. Now I switched his feet out because I wanted this character to stand, and unfortunately, well, he comes with these feet right here. And of course, since his color is all golden orange, I think he probably fits into the Lobet family right here. So yeah, put both those guys together, and yeah, they look like they go together. And all together, that brings us 7 new figures to add to our set, bringing us to a grand total of 77 figures to collect! Holy cow, look at that set! Now that's what I call a lot of figures! Series 1 all the way through 6, making this one awesome McFarlane line that they've made so far. Alright kids, well if you want all these figures, good luck, because a lot of them you can't even find anymore, unless you go to eBay and we'll start buying all those sets. So thanks for watching kids, we'll do another update when we get some more sets later this year.